So, yesterday was Sunday, and Jack, my younger son, had a Pinewood Derby. He's a Cub Scout, and I got there at about 10, helped to set up the track, I helped to run the race, I helped with the awards, I helped with the cleanup. That was about 5 hours. I got out of there at about 3. And I guess what I wanted to talk about today was that being a grown-up means prioritizing your kids, and that's not always easy, and I used that as an excuse for a long time to not take care of myself. I write about this in my journal that I'm working on right now, but I was drinking a lot at night to just kind of de-stress, and then I was drinking a lot of caffeine in the morning to kind of get back up and then basically get through the day, so that I could go home and de-stress and drink again. And it was creating a real negative situation, and it really caused me for a while to kind of lose sight of what I was doing to myself as a means of just kind of keeping the day going. But I like to think that during that time I never had my heart in the wrong place as far as the kids. I would always have a few beers or, a bottle of wine. After the kids went to bed, I tried not to, influence them at all, in terms of my behaviors, or just show them what I was doing, create a bad example. And I guess that's one of the most important things, I think, that we owe our kids, is to try to create good examples. And I don't always do that, but I'm trying as hard as I can to make sure that I always consider everything that we're doing in the context of what the impact is going to be on the kids, how that's going to make me look as their father and their role model, and the decisions that I should be making, to make sure that they're growing up the right way. And I always try to have time for them, and I used that as an excuse for a long time for not working out, for not really taking any time for myself. But I'm not the kind of person that goes out and does a lot of stuff on my own, goes to bars, or takes the motorcycle out, or goes and meets up with friends and does stuff, because I just kind of do my own thing. And the only thing that I really do for myself that I think is a good investment of time is working out, and spending the time running, and getting outside, and I wish I could get them more involved, but in the meantime I'm just trying to be a good role model for them, and show them how important it is to be active and to be fit. And I'm really trying to turn things around for myself. I'm still pretty heavy, but I'm getting there. And I guess that was all I wanted to say, was that we have to consider that our job as adults is first and foremost our kids, and making sure that they grow up right, and that they're supported, and that we need to, that we do everything we need to do in order to make that happen. And I'm not trying to say that I'm a saint for helping out at the Pinewood Derby. In fact, I think it's exactly the opposite. I think it's nothing more than my job as a parent to be involved, to help out and make sure that the kids are taken care of. So that's today. Today I'm thinking about, every day I think about, what did I do yesterday that was maybe not the best thing in terms of a choice for the kids? What can I do better tomorrow to make sure that they're growing up the way they need to, and that they're supported, and that I'm not only their father but their friend, but first and foremost their father, and that I'm looking out for them. So and then I look to tomorrow and figure out how I can continue to change and to grow into that role, because I think we continue to develop. It's not just a one and done thing. You don't just take a parenting class and know how to parent. I think it takes a lot of persistence and a lot of good and bad decision making to inform how we're supposed to continue with that. So that's it. Be a good parent.